Αγωνία.
Αποτυχία.
Συνεργασία.
The sci-fi is not exactly a set space that we have seen in movies. It's more about a faraway space or a faraway time that might be happening in another planet or in another time zone that might be earlier than now or later, it doesn't matter. And that is a beginning for us because it opens up a space of imagination, and then we can create this fantasy world and start building the thing inside it.
There is this feeling of humanoid, but there is more of this idea of an alien existence. So humanoid is part of this existence, but it's not at the center of its existence. Maybe there's a possibility it could be a robot, but it's a very, very different robot that we imagine. We started from having these images of conjoined twins. We decided that we want to work very, very close together, so we will not separate at any moment. And we try to explore this limitation that we're going to be stuck together and see how we can change and transform and create a language which helps us create this world. And images came to our mind, and we started working with this particular idea.
The farther you go, you understand that you have a little more space to go closer and closer and closer, and then you start having an image or a choreography. So we went straight to that, and then it came up.
We wanted to have a limited space, so we can add one more limitation to ourselves. Like if we're so close, then let's make the space even tighter for us because it creates extra tension, and we have to be very careful of our surrounding, and it brought us even closer to ourselves, and it is very, very intense because we also have to be very careful not to go to the lights, and also it has evolved. We have changed the scenery and the stage as we show the piece.
And also the design is a light installation, and the lights are working rhythmically in a way that we also work, so it creates an extra layer that adds to the intensity as well.
And also because we go through different transformations and we change a lot, and it's very interesting how you can, in a small space, how you can change the inner reality and the inner scenery of the space. How can you create different images and different worlds inside a very limited space, and that's very interesting to us. We also don't feel that it's the same space. It's small, but we have different feelings of the space every time we go through the piece.
The music has a functional role that creates the more expansive space for us to be inside. It gives us the opportunity to present a more expansive work through the limitations of the space, but the music actually creates that feeling of being inside a void, or of a timeless zone. In many ways has a more active role in terms of how it engages the action of the dancers, and also how it engages the audience physically.